got audio.
We are back. Season 5, Episode 18. The Mainly Stoopid podcast. The Mainly Broken Shit podcast lately.
Yep.
Your Wi-Fi broke. My fucking trailer broke. My trailer.
I want to hear this.
It's a good story. You know, so get a text last Friday. Hey, props ready. Got it in. I said, okay. I said, I got to do my oil change, and then I'll bring it up. So I'll bring it up like Monday, and I wanted to fish and use it all weekend. They're not going to do it on Saturday, so why the fuck would I bring it up? So we go out, we fish. I fished Sunday morning alone and just basically ran all over the fucking place. I ran to Boone. I ran to fucking all the ledges out front. Ran to the beach. Ran all around. Not a lot. That fucking huge school of fish, if anyone doesn't know, is in fucking Biddeford. Biddeford is on fire right now.
That's what I've heard. And there's great whites at you well, so.
Yeah. So now we're into predators, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd fucking stick a fucking shark with a fly.
Why not?
I mean, we can figure out the other part later, but...
I mean, you're probably not going to keep it on very long anyways, but it would be cool for a second.
Hope not, but maybe. Who knows? I'm pretty sure it would just snap my rod again, but...
Yeah. Or, you'd have to... 50-pound mono is probably not going to last too long on a fucking...
No, but if you were to, like...
raise a tooth dinosaur.
Get it on the corner of the mouth or something.
Like, perfect placement.
Yeah. You could be fucked.
Right.
So, and then we'll get to our fishing later. And then I went out with the family on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Went and floated Spruce Creek, had some dinny activities, and then just floated around, and it was fucking awesome. It's nice to be able to shut the boat off.
And not worry about
anything. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Just know, like, that confidence of knowing when you turn the key.
It's going to start.
And it's going to stay running.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Monday, I'm like, all right, this week's all fucked because the girls have a soccer camp, 9 to 12. Who the fuck schedules a camp? Like, what the fuck? 9 to 12. And it's in Exeter.
Are they running two different camps, you think? Like,
nope.
Really?
Nothing. So, Leah's like, hey, I'm going to need some help. And I was like, no worries. Got you, boo. Just let me know what I need to do. She's like, pick up the girls on Monday. I said, okay, that works out. I'll pick them up. Then I'll go home. And I'll take my boat up. And if you're done, cool. If not, either the girls come with me or the girls stay here and you'll be home eventually. She's like, okay. So I got home with the girls and Leah got home. So then I was like, all right, I'm just going to take my boat up. So I leave. I'm going down the road and I come by York Street and there was a tree truck. I remember seeing the tree truck. And then I heard a fucking god-awful noise. And I was like, oh, maybe they're grinding. And I was like, I'm going to turn down the music a little bit and open the windows, though. And I'm like, listening. And then I heard a distinct sound of a roller bearing being ejected at high speed into a aluminum boat fender. And I was like, I know that sound. I've heard that sound before. And I look, and the driver's side wheel is starting to walk. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, and now I'm at, like, the end of York Street, turning onto Route 1, like, getting to that point. I'm like, I have no place to go right now. Like, there's no place to stop right there. So I'm like, we're going to slow it down. There wasn't actually that much traffic.
Yeah.
And I was like, and we're going to slowly take this corner and hope, because it's the left outside wheel, that as we take the corner, the wheel is kind of under pressure and the boat trailer is sliding into it and it holds it in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure out how to get into Mr. Mike's. So I'm like, all right, that seems like a good plan, Garrett. We made that decision in like 0.2 seconds. So I'm like, I start the corner. I make it 3/4 of the way through the corner, and I just fucking feel, douche. And because I was turning right, I only had view of my right side of my boat.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even see it. And then I look over and I see the tire. I'm like, ah, fuck. And it's headed for all the cars that are parked waiting or stopped waiting to turn left onto York Street from Route 1 across 2 lanes. I'm like, fuck. Definitely hit somebody's car because it stopped. And I was like, but now I also have a boat trailer sitting on
one wheel
and an axle on the bottom. And I was like, well, I'm not stopping in Route 1. I'm not being that guy.
Yeah.
My boat will not be compromised enough to make it to anyone's social medias. So I just put her to the floor and dragged that bitch. Dragged it right up into fucking the ST's entrance into Mr. Mike's parking lot. And then kind of straight forward, sort of in a parking spot, as far out of the way as I could get.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck. So I called Leah and I was like, hey, I need my black toolbox that's in my shop. Grab that. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck else I'm going to need, but I'm probably going to need other shit. And I was like, just come get me and then bring me home. I'll get my car and then I'll go get parts and I'll try and do enough analysis in that time for you to get here so I know what I need. So she shows up and I'm like, hey, on your way, see if someone rolled my tire back to my side and I'll walk down the road and grab it or whatever. This is where it gets really good. So she's like looking for the tire as she's like coming up to the light and she's like, I haven't seen it yet. It's kind of weird. And she's like, I'm turning right and there's a York DPW truck that pulls over. And she's like, oh, that's kind of weird. And she's like, then I see him pick up a tire. And so she's like, I swing over and put down my window. And I'm like, that's my husband's tire. And it's Johnny Mac. And so she pulls in front of the DPW truck, gets out, walks back, says hi to Johnny. And she's like, yeah, Garrett's in the Mr. Mike's parking lot. And he's like, oh, fuck, I'll just drop it off to him. And so they pull up. I forget the guy who he was with. And he's like, you lose something? I was like, no, just like hanging out Mr. Mike's like I'm in high school again. Fucking dickhead. I'm like, yeah, that would be important. He's like, well, here you go. I was like, appreciate it. See you later. And so then they left. So then I have my wheel. So I'm like, all right.
One piece of the puzzle.
That's a big piece of the puzzle. We just need the piece that goes between the wheel and the trailer, and then we might be okay. Then I start looking, and I'm like, fuck, that leaf spring is shattered. I broke 2 leaves.
You think it's from hitting? Or they were already broken?
They were fucked. Like, I looked at them, and I was like, God damn. I probably shouldn't have this boat on this trailer with that suspension that's in there right now. So I was like, well, we're putting a new suspension on this side because I don't trust it to get it home. So I go over to Dover, and dude, Rip at Dover is the fucking man. He fell down a flight of stairs the other day, so he's on a mobility scooter.
Uh-oh.
Still going to work, though. He's like, so I tell him what happened. I tell him what I need. And then he's like, well, how many springs do you have? I was like, well, right now there's only fucking 3 in there. I was like, I think it was 5 beforehand. He's like, and I just have one picture that I've sent to multiple people. I'll post it later. Of the trailer sitting on the fucking ground with the scratch marks behind it of where and how it got in here. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, what size is your axle? I was like, I don't know. Like, these are all questions. I have no fucking clue right now. I was like, my boat is on the side of the fucking road, basically, and I just need some shit. I was like, I'll buy extra shit to make sure the shit I get works. He's like, well, take these 2 sizes. This is probably the size it is going to be. And he's like, I got 3 of those leaf springs. I was like, just give me one right. I was like, I just need one right now. He's like, well, you really should do both. I was like, I understand that, but my boat's on the side of the fucking road, and I'm going to come back tomorrow probably and buy everything for the other side. He's like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, I need this bearing. I need these clamps and this plate. And I was like, all right, I'm off. So then I went back. So it happened at 2:30-ish, 2:33. It was fixed by 7. So really not that bad.
No, not bad at all.
So then I had to do a little fender work. Had to replace a piece on the fender. And then I ripped the whole other side apart. So those bearings lasted 3 years.
Yeah, because you did them. You had one leave the chat on 103, right?
Yeah. That was much nicer. The wheel didn't come the fuck
Yeah.
off. So.
Reminds me, I need to grease the bearings of the camper before I go north.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Yeah. Mike Seipert was like, maybe this is a good excuse to get an electric grease gun. I was like, you're fucking damn right it is. He's like, and then you just go out there and just go, pick, 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 pick.
Yep.
I was like, that's probably a good idea. And I was like, but both those bearings were fucking coated in grease. There was grease fucking everywhere.
I
But
bet.
apparently not enough to prevent a complete and utter catastrophe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we did some trailer maintenance.
What makes me the most proud, and I texted you this, I said, present Garrett looking out for future Garrett, when you told me you were doing the other side.
Completely the exact same, too. Like, all new bearings, all new bearing buddies, new hubs, new spring.
Sounds like we ought to find you a tandem axle trailer. Thing.
I did ask when I was buying parts the second time at Dover on Tuesday. I was like, you guys happen to have a catalog for trailers? The problem is,
At least that way, if you lose a bearing, you still got 3 more wheels.
yeah, yeah. Do that. I'm just gonna put a set of casters on some down
Yeah.
poles, so when it does fall, it just carries it on
Yeah.
casters. We can get somewhere, like some nice metal casters. But my favorite part of this whole thing, right? So the fucking tire. I watched the tire leave, and then I'm like, "Fuck! I just got to keep going." So I start going, and people started honking their horns. Like, motherfucker, do you think I don't notice? I don't have a goddamn tire on my fucking trailer. Like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Thank you for honking at me. There's nothing that is going to stop me right now from getting this trailer out of the fucking road. But yeah, you should probably honk a couple more times because I didn't realize it.
Fucking people. I fucking hate people.
Now, to be fair, I have blown a trailer tire on a dual axle trailer and not known
Yeah.
until someone honked at me. And then I looked in the rear view and I thought I just dropped a safety chain. And then I got out and there was no tire. It was just a rim that looked like it had been to Fallujah. And I was like, huh. Well, you all's going to be pissed about this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a good start to the week. So I had to text the boys up at Webby Hands and say, not gonna be today, boys. Be Tuesday after I put the other side back together. And but got the boat back today. So we have a new top speed set on the boat of 42 miles an hour with the new prop. So we got new wheel bearings and we got a new wheel on the boat, and she fucking scoots. I don't need to go 42.
Nope.
Like,
But you're gonna.
oh, fuck yeah. That's retardedly fast, though.
Yeah, for a boat. That's, yeah.
For a 20-foot center console that is not built to go fast. Like, it's not a fucking flats boat or a bay boat or a Florida boat that is built to just fucking get up and run on 1 foot fucking waves, maybe.
Yeah.
This is a boat that's like...
Designed to handle some shit.
Yeah. Nope, we're just going to make it a rocket ship. Oh, okay. Good idea. Yeah, give me the keys to that thing.
Was Kyle happy with it?
He was fucking... He's like, dude, this boat is so much fun to drive. I was like, yeah. He's like, it's unbelievable how this thing turns. I was like, I know. It literally turns. And I was like, and I think it's because the weight is very well distributed to the center of the boat.
Yeah.
And the back. So like 90% of the weight of that boat is centered. Well, not quite 90. Probably 60. And then you've got the engine that hangs off the back.
Yeah.
That's 400 pounds. Thing holds 70 gallons of fuel. 7 times 8 is 60. No. 54. So 540 pounds full.
Yeah. And it's always full.
And yeah, it's always full. And you've got 2 batteries that sit on top of that. So you got like 600 pounds. So yeah, it's about a fucking 60-40 split. But when you turn that thing, it feels like if you turn that boat right to the starboard side, it feels like the starboard corner literally just drops a power pole down and you spin on it. Like it's wild.
It feels like a 3/4 ton truck with fucking 4-wheel steering.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
And like you can feel the engine pushing the ass end around.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that thing's crazy. So, super happy now. I got 2 things left I want to do. 3-ish. I got new lights for the interior because one string went out, so I bought new ones. I want to put the front door back on, although then it's going to create another catching hazard because it's got a weird latch on it. So, I've contemplated that. The anchor locker door.
Yep.
And then I bought a pop-up cleat for the bow, which I got to put on. So I'll make it nicer to fish. I've thought about putting a rod holder up there, too.
Like just something to hold it there, or like just a clip, or...
No, like a full-on rod
like
holder.
Like a rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're rod and reel fishing.
Like, and I was thinking about doing a 0-degree swivel.
Yeah.
Never going to use it for the purposes in which those are used for. But it would be kind of cool to have a 0-degree up there where you could just drop a rod in straight. And
yeah.
But then I was like, the 45s do work pretty good with fly rods. Like, that's where I leave my rod most of the time when we're fishing. Like, if I'm driving,
yeah,
I'll just throw it behind me in the rod holder.
Yep. So my Wi-Fi died.
Gregory Regis would like to know, can you sharpen a planer blade?
Negative.
Joiner blade.
Negative.
And apparently my tire flew by one of my customers the other day.
Did it hit anybody?
I mean, it stopped, so I'm pretty sure it hit a car somewhere. Never heard about it.
I mean, it wasn't easy. It wasn't hard to find you.
No, I was right there.
It's not like you
could have left a note.
Yeah.
I could have gone back, but I was more concerned with trying to get my trailer out of the fucking way.
Yeah. So my Wi-Fi stopped working.
No Wi-Fi molecules working.
Got home, called Fidium. First, I got the AI assistant, which I like AI for when I have a question. or when I want to find something out.
Yep.
But I hate using it on the other way around. Like,
Yeah. I want it to be I am going into this knowing I want AI.
yeah,
Like, if I call you.
I want to talk. Just give me the human.
Yeah.
So I fucked around with that.
Craig says, what the fuck, Huey?
Of course he does. We just not. We don't have the right grinder for it. And I don't honestly know of anybody anymore. So
You fought through the AI.
Yeah, fought through the AI, got to an actual person, worked through that, did all the testing. Have you done this? Have you done that? And no. So still no AI or Wi-Fi.
Right now?
Yeah. Fidium's coming tomorrow.
Motherfuckers.
So I'm going to go home and stare at my phone.
Yeah. Just absolutely destroy your cell phone data usage.
Yeah. Oh. Why not? Luckily, the kid isn't at the age where...
Yeah, if we lose Wi-Fi here, there might be a mutiny.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I'm not at that stage, luckily.
Although, I would appreciate it. Although, I can't say that because I came downstairs today from doing soccer club shit, and Olivia and Corinna are sewing with a sewing machine. And then the bobbin came unthreaded or something happened, and Olivia was trying to fix it, and I just looked. And Leah looked at me, and she's like, how's it going? I was like, that's not my department. I don't fix those things. Call the other department. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, well, good news. Here's an owner's manual. Might want to read it.
Yep.
I was like,
or call my mom. She does.
Yeah, I was like, Grammy was down here last night teaching them, and this is why we're in this predicament now.
Yeah.
So.
Well. What else? We fished last Wednesday night in lieu of podcasting.
We did.
Ran out to York. Beautiful ride.
It was pretty good both ways, too.
Yeah.
And you know what? After riding that versus riding what we rode on Sunday, I better not hear a fucking word.
You'll die.
However I drive a boat.
I very rarely...
I could be blackout drunk, and we will not have that ride.
I very rarely complain about your driving of the boat.
Just your finger.
Just my finger. Just that one time. And maybe one time I said something when you were a little sauced up. But that was it. But I'll never bring up my finger again. And I don't think it wasn't Dylan's fault on Sunday. The river was a washing machine.
Yeah, it's a Sunday on the Piscataqua.
And that boat is just... I mean, she's a little bit of a rough ride.
Fuck me.
I was soaked.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was wearing all, quick dry clothing, so it dried off pretty quick. But on Wednesday night, it was warmer outside than it felt like than when we got in the river.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
It was odd that it was warm outside.
And then hit the river, and the tide was turning, so that was a fucking... I didn't really like that, because I couldn't see, because it was dark when we were coming in, and we hit, by the shipyard, by the prison there.
I knew you wouldn't like that. So, little back history. Garrett has about 10 hours this week on that river in the dark.
Yeah.
I was very comfortable with I knew exactly what the boat was going to do, and I felt it start to go, and then we're just like shimmying all
Yeah.
like it's like you're driving and hit black ice.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's coming next because that is just a fucking swirling fuck show.
But the black ice, it's like you're in it and you're
Yeah.
just and you're bouncing up against walls. So I didn't enjoy that. But I understood, like, I knew what it was at that point. Like, I knew once it started to happen, I was like, all right, so we're just like,
Well, and you've got enough light too from the shipyard where you can see it's relatively flat. Like there was a little chop, but nothing like it was not like when we came by on fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
In a 6-inch tall fucking boat.
I almost said to him, I was like, why don't we just take the back channel? Yeah. we got some extra time.
I mean, we're killing it, so let's just head up that way. You know what? Keep taking the back channel and come out at the middle bridge.
Right.
Go all the way.
Yeah.
Fuck it, this thing drafts what, 4 inches?
Yeah.
We'll make it.
So, but yeah, I did not like that part of coming in the dark. But and that was rougher than the whole ride from York back.
Yeah.
But the boat does ride extremely nice.
Leaving York was cool. Only
like when we saw that pack of fish.
Yeah.
And you stopped and went to cast, and then your dad casted and caught your line.
I would like to go on the record of I did not bring this up. I did not bring this up.
And he didn't coach me either. I was just going to say I was going to commend your patience throughout that situation.
You know, there's some growth that happens on this side of the podcast every now and then.
Because I saw that situation unfold, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I just kept my mouth shut, and then you waited, and then the pack of fish was gone. And then
then I just got on the wheel, and I literally just looked at him, and I said, hold the fuck on.
Yeah.
So if you're on a boat and you're fishing, there's one rule when you're the anglers.
The guy on the pointy end has the right of way.
Whatever he's doing, stay the fuck out of his way. Because he can't fucking see behind him. And so when you stick a rod out in the middle of a back cast and it gets wrapped around, oh yeah, there was some rage there.
Controlled.
I let it go. I didn't snap. Almost snapped the rod. Just fucking right over the knee. Just fucking.
Honestly, I was waiting for it.
Just Sammy Sosa, that fucking.
Just
Ken Griffey, just fucking right at the cork.
Yep.
That would have been a sick move, actually. If I had another 10 weight, I probably would.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it was wicked cool seeing those fish super high like that.
Yeah,
and
that
cruising.
was neat.
Lots of big fish around still. At Sunday morning, I didn't really see much. I don't know what fucking creature I had come up behind me when I was out at Murray. But it splashed. I turned around and God's honest truth, thought it was the tail of a thresher. And I was like, because it was like super tall and curved.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've seen those before. So then I texted my wife, who's the marine biologist, and said, do we have thresher sharks up here? And she's like, well, ChatGPT says we do. And I'm like, bitch, I could ChatGPT it. You're a fucking marine biologist. I expect it, like, I helped you pay off that degree. Let's fucking get something for it.
I know guys have caught them offshore around
Yeah.
here.
We have them. And it fucking... So I was sitting out there, and just like watching, trying to figure out where I wanted to go next. And I was looking out the port side of the boat, just sitting there. And then I heard the splash, and then I like immediately turned around, like, what the fuck was that? And there's just a huge splash, and I saw the tail going under, and I was like, huh. Well, probably not many fish out here now.
Right. When we were at York that night, last Wednesday night, and that like quick 3-second moment where all the bait exploded with fish underneath it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for like the amount of fish that I saw like that in that water come up like that. I was waiting for a whale to breach.
Yeah.
That's what it was like, which was really, really cool to see.
Yeah. Watching those fish in those big packs is wicked cool.
And then fishing with Dylan on Sunday, I learned a lot.
All right. Reconnection successful. We're back. All right. Reconnection successful. We're back. We're still recording, but we stopped streaming there for a minute. Sorry about it. You know, technical difficulties. You know how good we are with technology.
Right.
I mean, is this a surprise, for fuck's sakes?
Nothing changes.
It's just being more patient up there.
Yeah.
And like
Watching the water and focusing. And
not just that, but like stay in an area and work it.
yeah.
Like, and I think my biggest problem up there is like I just want to go chase birds because I'm a bird slut, and I want to chase active fish.
Yeah.
And I think that becomes a problem because I like doing it outside, and it's not really how you can fish the inside. Success, like constant success, right?
Yeah.
Like we could go up and get to about where we were, and fish the same way-ish, just not as shallow.
Yeah.
But, you know, my boat is not getting into some of those places with that water unless I start carrying my poling skiff pole, which I have one. Probably should put it in the boat if we wanted to go do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, my boat truly doesn't draft that much more if the engine's up. Like, it can go real fucking shallow.
Yeah. No, we've had it in some skinny stuff.
Yeah, we've touched bottom. Touched bottom last year. That still haunts me. Coming through from Portsmouth. Over there in that back Portsmouth.
Oh, yeah.
Coming under that bridge.
Yep.
I was like, oh, fuck. Please don't put a hole in my boat right now. But yeah, so it was...
I learned a lot.
time.
I had a good time. Dylan's a super good dude. And, like, I liked how, and I'm sure he's like this with a lot of his clients, like how he was just open and honest about it. Like, the fishing's not producing.
We're not doing what we want to do up here.
We can do this. Like, here are your options. We can do this. Or we could call it, not going to charge you, and we'll rebook for another time.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
And, like, that right there just shows, you know, his, I don't know how to put it, but, like, just shows that he's a good captain and a good guide and not just out to take people's money and things like that.
And I think that's the majority of the guys up here.
Yeah, exactly.
At least that we associate with.
Yeah. Guys that we know.
Those so Sunday after when we were leaving Spruce, there was that J14.
Yeah.
Those 3 dudes were still in there when I went back.
Really?
With the family, which was 3 hours.
Yeah.
They were still in that same spot in Spruce.
Really?
I'm like, boys, either you're really into them right now, which I'm not sure that's the case, or you are just stubborn.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm
I had a
not
good
sure I would ever buy an action craft boat after that.
I don't know either.
I know that all skiffs don't like chop, but there are some that perform much better in what we were in than that fucking thing.
That was a bit of a rough ride.
Yeah, I don't even care about the getting wet part. Like, that's part of
Yeah.
skiff life. But it's more normally from, like, when you hit a wave and the spray goes out and then the wind catches it and blows it into you. Not because there's no flare on the boat and it just fucking rides like a fucking brick down the road. Brick down a gravel road.
Yeah. It was nice. I liked being able to, like, standing up on the casting platform was comfortable, and being able to watch.
I had a bit of a stage fright, did we?
Yeah, my nerves were fucking moving, dude. I was, like, when I first got up there and, like, started casting, it was like the first time I'd ever seen a deer.
It was like the first time you've ever held a fly rod.
Yeah, it was bad.
You brought it up yesterday. And I was like, well, at least you're aware.
Yeah. I wasn't ready to talk about it until then.
I didn't want to talk about my performance anxiety.
It was bad. Like, until then, you're the only person I've ever striper fished with on a boat. I've never striper fished fly fishing on another boat before. Like, it's always been yours, and it's always been somebody, like, that I've known personally, like Aaron or your dad or Ian on the boat with us.
Yeah, but I think you're putting way too much into, and I think this goes to everyone that hires a guide. And maybe we should have had this a little bit of a discussion. And it's mostly from, like, Aaron and I talking a bunch about, like, fishing and, like,
Yeah.
because, like, there was a while I was toying with the idea of guiding, and Aaron's like, you see every fucking walk of life and everybody, like, you're never going to be the best that they've ever seen probably, but you're also not the worst, guaranteed. But I think you got so far in your head of, like, I have to do this right that you couldn't even
I couldn't do it
at all.
Yeah.
And, like, I could tell you were frustrated when you were just like, just you get up here. And then I was like, I was trying to help you, but I also didn't want to be like,
Yeah.
hey, quit being retarded right now. But maybe I should have.
I needed to slow down, and I was rushing everything and, like, push it because I bought that new line, put that on last night, went to the shop, and laid out a 40-foot cast with 2 false casts, like, immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I just, like, I dropped the rod down and I was like, why the fuck couldn't I have done at least one of these on Sunday?
Well, and that's the tough, like, I guess it's also, like, one of the things that I take a lot of kind of, I know how I cast.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast that way. It's not going to work for everyone that watches me cast, and I don't give a fuck. I am confident and have thrown enough at fish to where I know where I can put a fly. I know I can push it and get a little outside the lines with, like, trying to heave big flies, long distances, or, like, I mean, I even fuck up when I go from, like, going from my 10 weight to my 8 weight. Same line, little lighter.
Yeah.
I get retarded for like 2 casts. And then same thing if I go to my intermediate, that's like, oh yeah, you can't take all the liberties that you've just been ignoring because you're shooting a fucking 450 grain,
Yeah.
which weighs like a dump truck compared to
And
a
that's
feather.
that's one of the other things that like I was taking into consideration after the fact, like thinking about it. The only rod I've pretty much casted this year has been my 10 weight.
Yeah.
With that 425 grain
Yeah.
line on it. So I went from swinging 3 bats or 4 bats to swinging a broomstick.
Well, but not only that, the weight of that line takes away so much of the nuance of properly fly fishing.
Yeah.
And properly being able to cast saltwater lines long distances.
Yeah.
Like,
it loads so much.
It does all the work for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the technique. You can literally, I bet you I could get Olivia to throw my 10 weight 100 feet.
Yeah.
Just because the way that, like, it's literally, as long as you let line out on your forward cast and pinch it and pull it back, and then just, the hardest thing is timing. And that timing of that rod was a little different, I will say, from what you're used to and what I'm like. It reminded me a lot of my intermediate line on my 8 weight, where it was like, okay, I actually like gotta pay attention to what I'm doing a little bit.
Yeah. So I just need to. I'm solely focusing on practicing and just like getting finding out what works for me as far as casting, like taking information that you've taught me from other people, from videos, and trying to figure out what works best for me. But it comes down to timing and getting that line moving, and like hauling, obviously. Once Dylan gave me some tips on, or like explained a couple things to me, and I know you were trying to do it, and I think probably hearing it from another voice was helpful. It did get a little bit better, but I was not fucking happy with my performance whatsoever. Like, I saw him texting. I'm like, he's probably texting all his other guide buddies, be like, this kid's a fucking clown.
Yeah. That's fucking tard.
But
I took a video of your casting, and I didn't dare send it to you.
yeah, please don't. I don't know. I don't want to see it. Just keep that one for the archives. Like, show it to me when I can cast. When I, sometime when I cast beautifully.
If you start not false casting the shit out of the front of my boat, I will take a video of that and be like, hey, look.
Yeah.
Tyler just responded to me. I sent him a picture of the fucking boat trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, new motor, same idiot activity. Fuck. And then I responded to one of his stories about fucking did you see the rant he went on about green power?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, don't get me started. Don't get me started on the fucking wind retards. And he's like, big fan of nuclear. Also, fuck that trailer. Definitely unlucky.
I sent him a picture of me wearing his hat from your boat the other night.
Yeah.
I had your dad caught it, and it was like me. I was looking at another boat, and I had pulled my sunglasses down, and I sent it to Tyler, and I was like, I'm probably looking at I said, probably staring at some douchebag in a regulator wondering why his mother didn't swallow him. And he wrote back, fucking love it. I think the same shit. Fucking geeks. So.
He's a good dude.
I like Tyler a lot. He makes me fucking die laughing. Don't get me started on the wind retards. But yeah, my casting on Sunday was less than desirable, and I was almost relieved when he was like, we can call it.
Good. I don't want to try and cast anymore in front of you.
I want to.
I have stage fright right now.
I want to go home and practice and come back a better human. Part of me wanted him to just be like, "You suck. Why don't we just go home?" And I would have been like, "You know what? You're right. I feel better now."
Well, and like my whole plan for the whole day, because when you're like, "Oh, let's go," and I was like, I just want to like kind of chill and like let you fish.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to. Part of me was like, dude, just park us somewhere, get us stuck in, and I'll hop up on the back and I'll cast wherever.
Yeah.
And I was like, but then when you got up there, you made like 6 casts, and you're like, you want to get up here? I was like, ah. Yeah. I was enjoying baking in the sun. And
Garrett, take the stick.
Drinking beers.
Because
but
I'm going to fucking throw this rod overboard.
or
and it's not the
or
rod's
myself.
fault. Yeah.
And this water ain't deep enough for me to drown, so it doesn't really
Turn that
sense.
motor up and put it at full throttle. I'm going to fucking dive into it.
Or turning that into a wood chipper.
Dylan, when I took that fucking wave over the bow, it got completely soaked. Dylan, If Dylan had just said, "You deserve that,"
yeah,
I would have been like,
yeah, actually,
I should have swallowed more.
Yeah, I actually should have had my mouth open.
Yeah. And when I gave him, when I tipped him, and I wanted to be like, this is for making you have to watch that.
This is like getting the money back in a bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah. This is me paying you personally for having to deal with that.
Yeah. But I think, like, again, I guarantee you that was not the worst performance he's ever seen of anyone that can fly fish. And, I mean, I think to my favorite Maine guide asking a question of another actual favorite Maine guide of mine, friend of mine, like, I didn't know I was not going to have to teach people, like, how to cast a spinning reel.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what did you think you were going to get? Not everyone is going to come to you that is paid $150 for your lessons. You fucking twat.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been on. I haven't seen anything from him. I don't know if he blocked me or if I just got it out of my algorithm, but I haven't seen any. It's probably for the better. I'm obsessed with that dude out of Saco, though, the photographer with all the drone shots of these massive schools.
Oh yeah, Bob Renner or whatever.
Yeah. God damn.
That's
just
so sick.
Feed that into my veins.
Yeah.
Like when people are like, "Well, you catch and release?" Yeah, yeah. Did you see this? This is amazing. I want to see this every day of my life. I don't care if I take another fish home.
So get on the subject of striper conservation real quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you know, like the internet is a fucking black hole for information as far as anything goes.
Bit of a dumpster fire, but yes.
And like I've been trying to learn more about like the situation on stripers, and some of the information that Dylan had was really informational and made sense, like the way he broke it down, and like being able to listen to him about it, and talking with Kyle, he's always like Kyle Shaver, he's always been super informational about it. So I shot him a message on Instagram about
the old shave dog.
Yeah, about where's a good place.
I miss Kyle
to find like reliable information that is for the fishermen, like not necessarily dumbing it down, but something I can like digest. And he turned me on to ASGA, which I know you've heard of and I've heard of. So I've been reading a bunch of their stuff, and it really makes like
American Saltwater Guides Association.
Yes, sorry. So I've been like they have a podcast, and it's a broad spectrum of stuff. Like they talk about redfish and like menhaden or pogies and Like it's not just stripers,
Yeah.
but they have a huge striper initiative in the Northeast. But Kyle sent me. Actually, why don't I play it? I'm sure he won't mind.
Not that.
Hey Hugh, great to hear from you, man. Thanks for checking in on this. The kind of the simplest way to put it is the reality is that we've had 7 failed spawns in a row. So what that means is we've got some good year classes of big fish that are around and providing a lot of folks with their big fish picture, and I think that's overshadowing in a lot of ways the reality of the population.
Of course. Fucking.
Is dwindling. And yes, we got some big fish, but 7 failed spawns in a row is a big reason we are very, very concerned. That is a lot of years in a row of not having a good spawn, being able to replenish the smaller fish. And, there's really, if I used to fish 50 spots, I'm really just fishing either offshore or fishing a handful of spots and flats inshore. So, I would say, there's very few organizations that are really being honest and advocating truly for striped bass. A lot of organizations are advocating for fishing, for protecting anglers' rights, for protecting access to the fisheries. But ASGA is really the premier and most focused group that is doing true, meaningful work to not only educate the public about what the reality is and actually listen to the science. So I would pop on and listen to some guidepost podcasts that ASGA produces, or get on the blog and read some stuff. Some of it gets a little dense. The podcast is a great format. It's conversational, trying to make it accessible. And holler anytime with any questions. We're going to have some big decisions that are going to be happening over the next 6 months or so.
So that was like.
Now, I need to get back in talking with him. Because, so this is similar to the duck. I was way more knowledgeable about the duck populations.
Yeah.
Which they reversed their course on immediately. So I felt vindicated. However, my question, because... So one of the things that Dylan had brought up, right, was that the fish are not spawning in the Chesapeake. They're not able to eat and survive.
Yeah.
But what about other waterways? Like, are we surveying these other waterways as hard? Now, I know the Chesapeake has been the home for striped bass. However, the Hudson also has a massive influx, especially to the fish we see first. And we've been seeing good numbers early of smaller fish. And you're seeing those smaller fish go further because they are coming up sooner, if that makes sense. Like, they're chasing that same water and that same zooplankton, and, like, they're just pushing further. Like, I mean, there's stripers up in fucking Bucksport. Like... Stripers weren't in Bucksport 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I don't disagree that the Chesapeake is down, but are other areas up because of that? Now, I don't know the fucking logistics of how those fish work.
Yeah.
To the point of, like, are they like whatever birds fucking return to the same roost every year? I don't know. I know there's birds that go back to the exact same spot. So are stripers that way? Or do they just kind of go until they're like, hey, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, we found what we need.
I think they do go back to their home.
Like,
where they spawn.
Do they, I guess that's where I'm wondering, like, does every fish spawn in the same spot every year?
I believe that is the case.
Same waterway.
But I can't be 100% sure. I will read on that. That'll be my homework for the week, and I'll come back with a report next week.
Okay. I appreciate that. Because that's like my biggest, like, I'm all for the information getting out there, and if it is declining, like, realistically, kind of, more along the lines of like what we were talking about on Sunday, it's the temperature of the water
Yeah.
is the problem.
He's just killing off the zooplankton.
The zooplankton is gone. Well, they're not zooplankton anymore.
Yeah.
So the food source for the spawned fish are not the same. So, now, my question, if the water's that temperature and moving everything forward, why haven't the stripers figure that out and start spawning a little earlier? Don't know if they can.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's part of the adaptability of that fishery. And maybe these older fish will figure it out. And because, I mean, we talked about it with the fact of like, my dad grew up in this area. There were never stripers.
Yeah.
There's bluefish out the fucking wazoo. We don't have bluefish, but we got stripers and we got sharks and we got seals. And so is it cyclical where like we're kind of on the bottom of we've got all the dumb fish culled out and now we're going to start going back up because these older fish are going to figure it out and we're going to go back to having banner schooly years? Because it's definitely cyclical it's a cyclical fishery, I will say. I think if you look back far enough and you take a big enough look at it, nature itself is cyclical.
Yeah.
So
I've seen it with partridge
right
before, like where you have
a wicked heavy rain year.
Wicked heavy rain year, and you have a lot less birds. But then there's also some years where you may not have a lot of rain in the spring that affects the hatch, but you had a lot of snow that year, so the birds weren't able to protect their eggs or something like that, or a lot of ice or something like that. So it's like the bottom drops out, and then it builds back, like it resets itself.
Right. Now, I get it, 7 years is a long time, but I also don't know the history, say, 27 years ago to were we in this same spot.
Well, think back 20 years ago, 2006, right?
Yeah.
We were like that 2006 to 2010 range, we were catching schoolie stripers one after another right at the KTP bridge.
Right.
And how many schoolie stripers have we caught in Spruce Creek in the last 4 years? Not many. Like, I mean, we've caught a couple dozen.
Yeah.
But I caught a couple dozen in one night,
Correct.
20 years ago.
Counterpoint. Different style fishing.
Yeah. Correct.
Using feathers instead of damn near lifelike imitations.
Yeah.
Also, and I'm not saying that the fishing is different from like, I would say like high school Garrett to now, but also like what was the striped bass fishery in 96? And that's kind of my point of like, are we in a 7 to 10 year cycle of fish like figuring it out and the planet's really aligning and like the river being cool enough, we have enough rain to keep it cool? Like, is that what it is? Or is it like, is overall temperature just steadily rising in the Chesapeake and that's no longer going to be viable? And has that happened before? Like, how closely have we looked at it? I look at not to take like a devil's advocate stance at it, but also
you're just looking at it through a different lens.
Looking at it from are we looking at this microscopically or macroscopically? So like, are we looking at like, all right, the last 10 years have been shit. Well, okay, but if you look at the last 40 years, overall, we're better than the previous 40. So like, today sucks, cool, but could tomorrow be better? And realistically, is there anything we can do to help that? So like,
I think the biggest thing that we could do, and something that we're already doing, is, well, for me personally, it's not catching fish.
Well, yeah,
that helps.
That's my That's your contribution.
That's my contribution to the cause. Is I don't catch them.
Okay.
So
It's a bold
like,
plan, Cotton.
that's
Yeah. You're really a pioneer in this effort.
So that's what. But other than like, realistically, what we're doing is probably the most that we can do is using single hooks. We're doing the most non-invasive type of fishing.
Yeah.
In fly fishing.
Highly selective.
And,
Highly selective on what fish we want to try and catch.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to.
And if we do catch a fish, we're taking care of them.
Yeah.
You know. But I really will do some research.
And like it's not going to change like my outlook on like, do we need to protect the fishery? Absolutely. But it also like, I feel like some of the conservationism goes so far the other way that it turns out being non-productive because so many people are like, fuck off. Like, we're not going to just stop fishing for 3 years.
Yeah.
In a hope. Because like, and that's where I have like the most.
And like Dylan was talking about on Sunday. Okay. Like, I mean, he brought up kind of a really good, like when I was joking around with him, I was like, the boss can't buy a trolling motor with spot lock. And he was like, well, we don't really know if we want to invest in a
right. And that's a smart business move, right? Like,
because you don't know what the next year's going to bring.
Right.
And so it's like talking about, now they've got this researcher looking into a stocking program for stripers and, what that looks like.
I would rather see them stock stripers in southern Maine than trout in southern Maine.
100%. Because we actually have a fishery that could handle it.
Well, and you don't just need to go to a fucking little shit stream in fucking North Berwick, Maine, and worm dunk and catch 5 fucking trout.
Yeah.
For what? What are we doing?
That tastes like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat striper anyways.
No.
And I wouldn't, like, I don't know.
But, like, that's where, like, I guess my point being is the efforts from the conservation going to have an impact, or if it is truly, weather dependent and the fucking ocean is changing? Not to say there's nothing we can do about it, but you're kind of fucked. And it is what it is. So you have to look at, do we say, hey, let's abandon the trout stocking program for 90% of Maine? Fuck it. I would go south of Augusta, inland of, if a waterway hits temperatures that are known for like a month to not sustain trout, why stock it? Cut it.
And put that money elsewhere.
Put that money into stripers to a population of, are you going to rebuild the stock? No. But you're going to take the pressure off of, like, how many guys are pushing themselves to places they should not go on the ocean, chasing big fish because that's what's here.
Yeah.
Whereas if you released 10,000 fucking stripers a month into the York River, what does that do for the tourism and that industry? And now all those fish are going to stay semi-local to the York River and like the beaches. So now guys are catching 28 to 32s. And if you want to go catch a fucking 50, you do what we did and you go to Gloucester and you get on the Playboy charter boat and you fucking roll the dice.
I often think about every year around this time, around your wedding anniversary, I think about those guys and wonder where they're at.
Uh,
Especially that deckhand.
oh, fuck.
Jamie. Yeah. Did you get any coffee? No.
Fuck. Oh, shit. They're here.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. How you doing?
The guy, the captain. I went to an AC/DC concert last night, slept in my truck. This is the perfect boat we want to be on right now.
This is actually hitting it. Funny, because this guy fucking slept in his car in my driveway. Yeah, he's retarded.
And it's 110 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He requested an 8-ball and a ShamWow when we woke him up.
Yep.
We could come up with a ShamWow.
Yeah. It's going to take us a minute for the 8-ball.
Yeah.
But I just remember, like, the deckhand situation and Jamie sleeping in his truck that night. Like, that didn't bother me a bit. But I remember, like, Lane being a little weirded out by that fact. And, like, just. But
I mean, I can understand it. Like,
absolutely.
if
I mean, we're paying these guys. I got a pocket full of cash to give these guys at the end of the day.
yeah,
And that dude is probably hungover as fuck.
oh yeah,
He's in his boxers.
potentially still drunk.
Didn't even put fucking clothes. Just threw on fucking oil slicks.
Yeah.
Oil slickers and fucking
Here we go, boys.
shirtless all day.
Yeah,
Cutting the heads off of dogfish.
I mean, it's a good life if you could do it.
Fucking right. I wish I could find out. I wonder if I have him on my phone still.
Ugh.
Nope. Or maybe it's under Captain Jamie. Nope.
Damn it.
That's like 4 iPhones ago. Probably more.
Dude, so I was having this conversation the other day, and to completely go off topic from fishing. When was the last time you deleted a contact? I honestly can say I don't know if I've ever deleted a contact
I don't know if I have either.
since I've gone to iPhones and unlimited contacts. Like,
I blocked people. Contacts.
yeah, that's a whole other subject.
Yeah.
But like legitimately, like, remember growing up, and your phone could hold 200 fucking numbers, and it was like, fuck, who do I delete
I don't
right
even
now?
know how many contacts I have. It's probably astronomical, and I don't even know how I would. How do you find that information out?
I don't know if you go to. Does contacts tell you how many people you have?
Oh, if you scroll all the way down,
All the way down.
yeah, I have 627 contacts.
I don't want to be the guy, but I'm gonna have to one up you. 870. It's stupid.
I wish there was probably like the reason I haven't deleted more contacts in my iPhone is it's kind of a pain in the ass too.
It's not really that hard.
Like you gotta click one, you gotta click it, edit,
No, buddy.
delete.
Hey, buddy. Like, I don't know who this person is. You can literally just hold down the name and then click delete contact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. I was just an idiot.
I mean, I have people in my phone. Like, I don't even. There's a lot of people I can look at and, like, kind of place in my mind of, like, why I would have this person.
Yeah. I also have like people under weird names
I
that I
have
probably met at a bar.
I have a guy under the name of Mike Boat. Pretty sure that's who I bought my duck boat from. But, like, I have a bunch that are just first names. No fucking clue who those people are. Yeah. I got Clayton's number. I got somebody named Colin. Don't know who Colin is, but I got his number.
And somebody is T.I. No idea.
Here's one. You actually might remember this one. Do you remember Coonass?
Yeah.
Want to text him right now?
Yeah. Just write Coonass ?
Coon ass ?
That guy's dead.
There's a good chance. That would not shock me one bit.
What was his first name?
Brian.
Brian.
Because he's under there as Brian Coonass.
Makes sense.
Checks out. Yeah. I got a bunch of people on my phone that I got a Donnie.
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 I have somebody as short shorts. That's definitely a chick from the bar.
I have someone that's in here as E. First name, last name, Ease. No idea.
Shark.
Shark.
Shaken Baker. Sexy Pants.
Oh, all right. Most of mine are names. Now, do I recognize the names? No.
I've
Oh, yeah. I have my home in here. I forgot I used to have a home phone number.
You did?
Yep. Here. For like a week. No idea. Like, my favorite is just like random first names that are
Yeah.
so generic. Like, I have a Keith. I honestly, other than the Keith that works at your shop, don't know if I know another Keith that I would have in my phone as just Keith. I've now given you something to do for the rest of the day.
All right. I have somebody as don't pick up.
Who the fuck is creeping by my house right now? Oh, I gotta switch over to the old fucking cameras. Not now.
Some of these people, I just looked at one number and it was like the old Netflix, or not Netflix, Nextel
Yeah.
identification number for like the walkie-talkie.
Huh. Yeah.
Manny McDougal. Delete.
I love how many duplicates I have too.
I only had 6 duplicates.
Oh, I've got. Huh. What's that guy doing? Want to see something cool?
What's that?
Look at all these fucking Nexteras that I have. You know what's funny about those?
What's that?
Is those are all individual. What the fuck is going on outside? Might have to go investigate.
We're being invaded.
These are all individual fucking peoples, but because they're in my their corporate address is ported over.
Yep.
So the name immediately puts it to the plant.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, okay, but then I gotta scroll down to their fucking email address to figure out who the fuck this is. Like, how helpful is this?
All right, well, I've deleted enough for tonight.
Like, that one was the IT guy. I don't need the IT guy's number in my phone. Yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, it's easy to delete them.
Now that I know.
There's your tech tip for the day. Oh, fuck.
Hottie.
Hottie. Who do you think tractor guy is?
The dude that you either sold or bought your Massey Ferguson tractor from?
Nope.
No?
Maybe sold. Not the guy I bought it from. Because I bought it from a guy I work with who's not under tractor guy. I got a guy, Matt, Trout Pond, New Hampshire. I feel like I should just text him. Like, you still got that Trout Pond?
Right. I have somebody in my phone as fucking Gary.
Fucking Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
Makes you wonder what you're in everyone's phone as.
Right?
Oh, we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. We're hour 20 in.
Oh, Jesus.
We basically crushed this. All right, quick question. Sox have dropped 2 in a row to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yep.
Do we think tonight's the night?
I don't think so. I don't think they
it's
have
1-1 in the top of the 6th right now.
1-1 on the top of the 6th.
Yep.
Do you know who is pitching? 1-1 on the top of the 6. I don't think they got it. Toronto's had their number all year.
Red Sox are favored right now. Money
Are they?
line. Plus or minus 142.
I don't know what that means.
So if you bet on the Toronto Blue Jays right now, if you bet $10, you win $12.40 on top of your 10. So like a plus 124 means if you bet $1, you win $2.24.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at betting.
So I'm going to put $5 right now on the Blue Jays. And if I win $11.
Right. I still have my dad in my phone. He's dead.
Jesus Christ.
I ever tell you about his cell phone? After he died, I got a text from his cell phone. Because my mom donated a bunch of his clothes and it was in one of the pockets. And the guy charged it and never had a password on it. And he was like, I noticed this phone number that, like, this is one of the last text messages. I was like, yeah, that's my dad. He's dead.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want the phone back? I was like, nah, you can just throw it away. So somebody's probably out there cruising around on his phone number. God knows what else was in the phone as far as personal information goes.
Huh?
He texted me, my sister. So, just shows how they're not cleaning out all the clothes.
Was there a response?
After?
Yeah.
He was like, sorry for your loss.
I mean, hey. Could have been like, ha ha.
Crying, laughing face.
Just the fucking Nelson fucking gif right back to you.
or, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What a way to end a podcast right there.
Right? Well, thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you next time. Notice how I'm saying next time, because you never know if we're going to get the fucking hair and just go fishing instead.
It depends on the weather. If Thursday looks shitty, we're probably going to eat up Wednesday.
Yep. So, what's tomorrow looking like?
No idea. Good enough to fish.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Let's see here. Oh shit. 4, 5, 6, maybe a little rain.
I got a rain jacket.
Yeah. There's a little thunderstorm cloud. We'll see. What's old marine weather say for tomorrow? Yeah, okay, forecast. Thursday. Ooh, 8 to 10 knots of wind. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before noon. That's good. Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Seas 2 feet.
We stay inside.
Yeah, we'll probably be inside. Probably be ripping up and down the river at 42 fucking miles an hour.
Might as well try it out.
Give the people that surf a show.
I'll have Mandy turn on
Turn on the tugboat cam on.
Uncle Garrett and Dad are coming by. All right. Well, we love you all. Maybe not all of you. But yeah, for the most part.
Some of you.
You're all right. And we'll see you next time. Peace.